Hello, friends and haters. Welcome back to Take Control with Tessa. Are you ready to take control? Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? That really wasn't that good. I'll get it. So, I'm here today with some requests of kind of a breakdown of my workout. So, I go to the gym and I spend anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour and a half on the mat. I love yoga. I love dancing. I love cardio in general, but I've never been one to follow a routine. I don't like routine. I'm a Sagittarius. Kind of a trait of ours, apparently. So I kind of created my own. And when I first got into this, I was 17. No, I was like 15 or 16. And I started dancing, and I loved it. And I lost 70 pounds in a pretty short period of time, between 5 to 7 months. So I know it works, and it's fun. I also practice a good diet, so stay tuned for more. I'm going to get better at this, I promise. More into my diet and what I do. You, of course, don't have to follow. Everybody's got their own ways of eating that works for them. I mostly follow ketogenic and intermittent fasting. Thanks to people like fellow YouTubers that are amazing, like Thomas Delore and Fledge Fitness. So they've helped me a lot. Those are the science guys on all this if you're interested into it. I'm just here to help and be your support system. Going forward, I've got requests on what kind of workout I do. So this will be just a piece, kind of limited to what I can do in my store, but not so much. It'll get better, I promise, but yeah, let's go ahead with it. This is going to be kind of hard for me, I'm just going to say, because I typically have my headphones in, and I just kind of move how my body feels. But we're going to try it. I'm going to put some music on lightly in the background to help me, and yeah, I hope you guys like it. And well, if you don't, I really don't care either. So yeah, let's go. Oh, I want to add another note before I start, just another note to those of you that seem to think that I'm supporting body positivity as in the fat acceptance group. Seriously, do you see me here? Okay, I've lost another 20 pounds or so since my last video, and I will be more consistent. So let's start losing together. That's my mission here, to all you fat girls out there like myself, because we're fat. Let's just face it, we're fat. If you want to change it and love yourself while doing it, then follow me. I hope you stay subscribed. So let's go. All right, I'll try and make this kind of short. I like this song. Halsey did a remix of Eyes Closed, which is sang by I forgot. Alright, you know who I'm talking about though. Excuse me, not trying to put it right on the boobs, just a good angle. Okay. So position the feet. Sorry about that, guys. I had a customer sneak up on me. But yeah, let's pick off where we last started, okay? I usually start off with some stretches just to get into it. I usually start with just rocking the hips back and forth, maybe the neck with it, just to loosen up. And stretching the arms as well as the hip. And a twist, you know, and okay, so it's that if you can't do that right now, you know, it took me a bit to learn, and frankly, I could only do one side, you know, so now I can reverse it. So I mean, you'll learn over time. It's really just you're moving the hips a bit. And see, I'm still not getting it that well on the other side. It's a learning process, you know. But it's just a fun thing to throw in whenever you're vibing to the music. Butt stretch down. You may feel your legs pop. And back up. Sometimes I add a bend. And you know, I'm not a professional here, so I don't know. I know it feels good. And loosen up the shoulders. You know, it's just fun. And I just like to, I sell CBD for a living. And, I sell CBD for a living, and I obviously can't multitask. But with doing that, CBD brought me into more of a healthy way of eating. You know, I started to understand, okay, my body actually needs cannabinoids, and this made a whole world of difference for my bipolar. And it's so with that, it's like, well, okay, I'm depressed, I know I'm overweight, you know, maybe I should get into being healthy all around, and I mean, well, I did, you know, but with learning, what I'm saying is with learning about CBD and nutrition, just learning about nutrition, and basically, there's Weight Watchers, all these things make it really complicated. This helps. I'll show you this way, okay? When you stretch like this, and you see I'm rocking the hips back and forth, that feels great on the back. Hang there like a rag doll. I feel like I'm going to finish this video, and the sound is going to be like super shit, and I learned the hard way that I need a mic right here hanging somewhere. But all these products people try to sell you, and everything, you need this for this, and you need this much, this amount a day, and food pyramid, all of it's just like, and macros, fuck, don't get me started on macros, like, it's like, what the fuck, you know, so, it's very complicated. They make it complicated, is what I'm saying. So, but I found with trial and error in like my first 2 months, it's like, I just need to trust my body, because when I was trusting my body, I was making progress, and, you know, so maybe if we just all get more intuitive and trust ourselves, then we can make things happen. I mean, your body's going to tell you what you need. Okay, so I usually start with floor, okay? And I really like to do this one. It feels great. I start with this one often. Just stretching. It's like a yoga pose of some kind. But you see, I'm moving my abs forward when I do this, and I'm stretching the leg. And then up. And you really feel it in the abs, you feel it in the arms, you feel it in the legs, you feel it in the back. And just have fun with it, you know? Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. You know, you do that on both sides. Sorry. I really like to work on core. I mean, that's where got the most fat, you know? But core matters. Like I said, not a professional, but overall, core matters with everything. Like, it all starts here. If you want physical strength, mental strength, it all starts with the core. So we strengthen it spiritually and physically. And if you watch my videos where I speak, you know, that's when I get into more of the spiritual aspect of it. But yeah, I mean, it matters on both ends. So I love tree pose. And often I make tree pose, and you got to make sure your leg is straight and steady. So I make tree pose a little more intense by bending, and I do like 10 on each side, maybe like 3 different sets, you know, and I kind of do that instead of squats. I do squats sometimes, don't get me wrong. Squats are great, but I feel like I'm working my core and my core at the same time as my legs, so I'm kind of double attacking it, you know. But you just always have to make sure your leg is straight. Don't get stressed. Ooh, almost fell. Don't get stressed if you can't balance great yet. You know, start with those stretches. Like, really stretch yourself. That matters in success in the long run, I think. And I found that in a lot of my progress going forward is stretching is key. And I mean, a lot of health professionals and nutritionists will tell you the same thing. And then I like to throw some fun things in because I start really feeling the music, you know, and so like for the shoulder, then this is where I feel it in the shoulders, in the core, in the legs. I mean, especially in the core. Oh, I love it. But in the back too, it's amazing. It's kind of like a dance move, but you just do it over and over again. And put the leg into it. And I'm in my socks, so I'm sliding everywhere. But then, before we get back to that balance thing, oh my God, it matters so much with strength. So, and I go to the gym and do this. But maybe like before going into this, we rock back and forth. Oh, sometimes you might lose your balance. I'm still learning. But you find it again if you keep trying. And if you're not talking at the same time, that's kind of, you know, that makes it a little bit more difficult. And you hold it there, breathe, bring it back. Bring it back. Alright. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Now these are just tips like personalized. Personalize it. You know, if you love music like me, then you are going to do great. Even if, you know, somebody's like, oh, Tessa, and surprisingly I get this, even being fat, yes, surprisingly I get this, you know, go to the club or somewhere, oh my God, I wish I could dance like you, and it's like, thank you, but when we're talking in the privacy of your home or wherever you want to do it, frankly, if people think, who cares what people think is what I'm saying. If people think you dance stupid, whatever, you feel good doing it, whatever, who cares? If you dance good, awesome, good for you. People like watching you, cool. But it really doesn't matter, you know, especially if you're comfortable doing it. So maybe you think of something that is, maybe you look at yourself in the mirror while you're doing it and you're just like, oh my God, you look stupid. You know, you're telling yourself this. Who cares? Does it feel good? Does it feel right? Do you feel good the next day? Are you making progress? You know, and that's how I'm doing it. You know, I'm making progress, and I feel like the way my body is telling me to move to the music is working for me. You know, as well as my diet. I mean, obviously, you know, give me 6 months, motherfuckers. Well, not all of you, only motherfuckers to the haters. But give me 6 months, you know, I'll be there. Maybe not my complete go, but I'll be there. So, we're doing the same thing with this side. Hold your balance. You fucking got this shit. Oh, yeah. Another move that I really like to do that feels great. You know that leg machine at the gym that some people call it the sex machine, and you're just like, it stretches your legs wide, and you're just like, oh yeah, crunch that shit, you know. it's great. So this kind of reminds me of that because like you work out that same area. I feel it happening. Just trust me on this. So hips are rocked back and forth. Going into start, maybe to the music. And Lila Isaac, I love her page. I learned a lot of belly dancing tips on this. I love belly dancing. I love like all dancing. But I learned this from her, and she gives really good techniques on, you know, moving just individual parts of the body. And I'll show you more going forward. So I highly recommend subscribe to her if you want to know more about belly dancing. So this one is a little hard, and I'll try and get on all angles. I worked on this one. But you see this foot? And back. And try and keep everything straight. If you mess up, well, you're like me. You can't keep it straight every time. But you know, it's okay because it's fun. You know, really try and stretch that leg out. Oh, I'm bad on this side. You know, and that's a curve you got to get through yourself. And with practice, you will. But, see, yeah, that side is not good, but I'll go to the gym, and I'll have a 5-pound weight in each hand. And I like to do this instead of squats. Squats are just overrated for me, I guess. Weight in each hand. See where the legs are positioned, okay? Maybe one of these times I'll actually show you at the gym. But weight in both hands, straight, steady. You got your feet positioned, body is aligned. Weight in each hand, okay? Steady arm right here. This one's not going to do anything except hold still. And Okay. See, with these weights, like it adds a little bit more intensity. But if you see, you're promoting balance at the same time as more core strengthening. You are giving an abdominal workout right here and getting a squat in. Oh, and don't fall. It's all right. It's all right if you fall. Just get back up and do it again. And you know, we do that to the same side or the other side. You know, same thing. Just switch it so that you get a workout evenly on each side. That's how we're going to be able to do things on the other side that we can only do on this side. You know, get a good workout in, you know, let that side get some stimulation. Don't just neglect it, or else we're going to be, you know, walking around in circles. Not realistically, but, you know. So, same thing, you know. And you pull that in, you know. And push it out, pull it in, out again. And stretch, you know, because after that you're going to need some stretching in your hips. You're going to feel it, trust me. And this is literally pushing the hip out. Push that hip out. Push that hip out. You know, and do whatever. Jiggle if you want to. You know, nobody's judging you. There's a shit ton of people on YouTube right now judging me, but that's okay. You don't have to worry about that. I will take those blows for us. I do a lot more. Let's see. I'm going to get better at this, I promise. It's all a learning curve. I like this one. That's kind of similar to the one I was doing earlier, but a little bit more intense. My lower back really hurts right now, so I like to do that pull. You see the pull going on in the back, so you know, and see that? Just have some fun with it. I just had some fun with it. I don't care how I look. Just stretching where my body's telling me to stretch. And it's that simple. Let's see. So, okay. Look, my head's cut off. Alright, I wanted to be on the floor anyways. So, I also get down on the floor. And you want to try and keep straight. You will see me do this a lot. I like to do it from all angles. Okay. But a lot starts with stretching. Like I said, it starts with stretching. So, if you see where I'm positioned here, my elbows are on the floor and I'm looking straight. And I'm rocking back and forth. That's stretching the back and this leg here so that I can gain more flexibility. And then, if you're comfortable, stretch the leg all the way back. So I've been doing this one for a while, and now it's still difficult, but now I can stand up. I can stand up and do this, and I'll show you in a minute. So that's just proof in your progress, you know, when you get to see it firsthand, that you couldn't do something before, and because you're working at it now, you can. Now this is cake. And I can bring it down slow and kind of back up, you know, but do that on both sides. And like I said, put the headphones in and just feel it, you know. So hopefully this gives some of you a good demonstration on some places to start and how easy it really is. Another one that I just taught myself not that long ago that, you know, I just felt one day was falling back and forth, falling, and I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it. And you see, I'm trying not to move anything else but my hips and my abs, and I'm grabbing that shit. I don't know what this does, except it feels great. You can imagine we're gaining more flexibility in the hips. You know, I mean, I might be big, but I've been doing this for a while, and look at these curves. I'm going to give credit not just to genetics, but to the workout routine I'm doing. I'm thinning I'm starting to thin my body at a good rate. Everything is staying proportioned. And circle around, you know, maybe roll the back out. It's okay if it's awkward at first, you'll get it. One of these times, I'll record like a in-depth of what I do. This I do for the core. Again. Suddenly the sky erupts, flames and like the trees, straight to falling leaves. Now they okay. Now again, let's feel it. Just feel it. If you like a song, just feel it, feel it. So you can tell, I'm probably, you know, talking at the same time takes a lot out of you, but you keep doing that and doing that. I mean, sometimes I'll do this 2 hours a day, and sometimes I wish I could do it longer because there's this voice in my head that is just like, an hour and a half, Tessa, you need to put in a little bit more time. I don't think you're burning hard enough yet. And that only just recently developed because of the progress I've seen, and then what happens is I just want to push myself even harder, like, yay, I'm losing weight. This is fucking badass. And I love doing yoga and working out. I'm so addicted to it. So I have this problem of stopping anymore. And, you know, all of us are different. That's just me personally. Some of you guys make it burn out quickly, and that's okay. Find your knack. That's what I found my knack, and that's why I love it, you know? I need a water, though. So, damn it. So I'll show you just, because I want to, leg straight, right? This is still tough for me to do, but I'm very excited that I can do it now. Even though it takes quite a bit of strength, it takes a bit of power and quite a bit of struggle to do it. You know, I still really enjoy it. I might mess up in front of your face, But I'm holding it. See, you know, I can do it now. I couldn't do that a month ago. And it's all about strength, you know? So, oh, and it feels great, mostly because I can do it now. So I mean, you keep working on those things, and you'll get there. You know, believe in yourself, ignore all the haters, ignore all the comments. Sorry, I like the song. I don't know what happened to it. It just turned off. You know, ignore the haters and do your thing. If you want something enough, you'll get it. Oh, and I'm sure not many of you are going to watch this with how long it is. I'm really trying to make things shorter. I'll work on it. But yeah, there you go. I hope those of you that have been expecting this enjoyed it. And please stay tuned for more. And know that I am very new to this. And videos will get better. So, thanks a lot, guys. Peace out.